Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Aqib, your English coach, and today we're gonna cover a very interesting topic, that is modal auxiliaries. So one by one we will cover this and I will tell you the proper use of them. So first of all, we take the word can. Can is the modal auxiliaries and it shows the ability in present, means that you have the ability to do the work or someone has the ability to do the work. For example, I can speak in English, he can run faster than me, you can handle the situation. These are the affirmative sentence of can, and when we make the negative sentence we'll use not there. For example, you cannot handle this, or you can use the short form of cannot, you make it can't. So I can't handle this, you can't manage the situation, or she cannot cook the biryani well. So when you make the interrogative, so you will take the can first as an auxiliary verb. So it will become, can you do this, can you handle this, can you complete your work within a time. Okay, so can we just we are done here with can. Now we take the could. So could is the second form of can. It is used in past tense, which basically simple past. So it shows the ability in past. Can shows the ability in present, but could shows the ability in past. Suppose I could write a letter, you could go to school on time, and she could reach here. Or if there is a negative sentence you want to, and if negative sentence you want to make, you can use not after the could. So for example, he could not write in Sanskrit, right? And one more example, you couldn't do that. And when you make the interrogative, so can, as you took the can first, here you will take the could first. For example, could you get the information, could you receive the letter well. So if any question word is there, so you will put the question word behind, as I have told you in my previous video what is the rule of that. Question word, then helping verb, then subject, then verb and object. So how could you do that? How could he listen about this? Well, so they are the could use. And now we talk about could have. When could have is there, it takes the third form. Can take first form, could take first form, but could have take third form of the verb. For example, which work can be done but unfortunately not done, or by some mishappening it is not done. So you can use the sentence. For example, you could have consulted to the doctor before, you could have joined this channel before, she could have understood well but she didn't understood well. So they are the can, could and could have. And one more use of could is that when you make a polite request, it use could you please help me, could you please give me 500 rupees, I'm out of I'm running out of money. Well, so these are the modal auxiliaries used. And could is also used when shows the little bit possibility. For example, he could be hungry, could be hungry, he could be busy, right? So now we take the next modal auxiliary, that is would. Would is used and spoken in very much time. Like first when the first tense is in past tense, the second one will be in would. For example, you just see this condition, I knew that you would come, I knew that you would come. He told me that he would give me 100 rupees, right? So generally students make mistakes, they use will, but it is not used there, because first you have used the second form, it means the sentence has gone in past tense. So because will shows the future tense, so it cannot be used with the second form. right? So in this way we finished one use of would. Second use of would, when you give emphasis on your talk, like I would say, I would rather die than to live like this. This is also a use of would. And when you use would, like, to, and first form, it shows your desire. Like I would like to tell you that I have got a very good response from you. I would like to call Mr. Peter here and join me. This is the sentence can be used like that. Well, so now we moving further, we use the will is also a modal auxiliaries, but it is used in simple future tense. Will or shall is used. Shall is just very lesser use. It is used formally, not informally. So will is also there, like in future tense, I will go, you will come, I won't come, you won't do this. So I will cover in this tenses, when I will teach tense, then I will cover will. So next, moving further to should. Should, when you give advice, when you give a generally advice, like you should study, you should watch my video, you should learn English. English is very important, you must learn. When you use must, it is little bit different with should. Should is just an advice, and must, when you just make emphasis, it also means you should do that, like you must do that. When you say must do that, it means you are emphasizing on that. Okay, you are giving the force to someone to do that. Understood? And when you use should have, it comes in past tense. The work should be done, but unfortunately it was not done, or by some willing it was not done. So for example, I just say an example, like you should have told me the truth, but you didn't. You should have come and told me all the problems, but you didn't come. So this is the example of should have. Should have takes third form. And next, when moving further, we use must have. Again, you are giving the force to something, and you must have noticed what I said, right? So we have covered can, could, should, would, could, and now we are moving further to would have. Would have, I have covered this in my first video, that is conditional sentence. So if you want to learn about would have, you can watch my video, that is conditional sentence, which is the first video I have posted. Well, so next we have may. May is used when it is used actually three types, right? First, it is used in optative sentence when you show wishes, your desire, like may you live long, may God bless you. And second use of may is when it comes in mid as a verb, so it shows that the possibility of something, like I may come, it may rain, it may dark early, you may fall ill. Well, the third use of may, that is for asking permission. And remember, permission with respect. You can take the permission with can also, but it is generally asking. But when you use the may word, it means you are asking the permission with respect. For example, to your senior, like may I come in, sir, may I do this, may I handle this, may I join you. So they are the example of may. So three types of may is used. It takes first form. Well, ought to. Ought to is also a modal auxiliaries, and it is used to give the advice, moral advice, like you are to respect your elders, you ought not to kill birds. So in this way you can use ought to. It is very much written in a formal way, or it is spoken also when you should say that you are to respect your parents. Understood? I hope it is clear. So now we take the might. Might is also in modal auxiliaries, and it is used to indicate the past action, like I guess he might know it. Might also take first form. It is also used in present tense sometime when it is a narrow possibility of something. Well, Next we have might have. Might have takes third form. Always remember, could have take third form, should have take third form, would have take third form, and might have also takes third form. So one example I will give you, that I I thought you might have done that. That's why I didn't do that. So this is an example of that, of might have. Now we take the modal auxiliary, that is need. It is very important to know. Need shows that you need something, for example. So I need you, I need this work done, I need a good friend. Or if you are using need in negative sentence, then you need not to use to. You will simply say you need not worry about it. Need you to. If you are using need you to, it is going wrong. We don't use to with need in interrogative or in negative sentence. So one example I have given you, that you should not use to with need when it is negative or interrogative sentence. Like you need not worry about it, and need you some money. Okay. So one more modal auxiliary is there, that is dare. Dare is also used as the need is used, but the meaning is different. Means you have the word through that, something like you dare to talk your father. This is, you can say. But when you are making the negative sentence, then you will say you dare not talk your father. When you are making the interrogative, dare you talk your father. Yeah, we have done with some of the modal auxiliaries, and I hope it is clear. Or if you have any query, if I have skipped some modal auxiliaries, so you can comment below and I will give your answer. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh, one more thing I forgot to tell you, that if you like the video, if you are learning something from this video, so please subscribe it and like and share this channel to your friends. I know this is lockdown period, I don't have such material that I could teach you on board, but I'm trying my best to give you your best, to give you best. So thank you. Bye bye.